Hello everyone, my name is Ferret, and I'm here again with my friend Star. And today we are going to do part 2 of Touchstarved. Are you excited, Star? Star,
Uh, uh,
you okay? Are you ready for the next part?
oh yeah, I'm ready.
Alrighty, so let's make this start and continue. So I believe, let me make sure. So, I think you at this part. Lena sets some off the table, dropping them on the excited crowd with an audible click.
Oh fudge.
Okay.
All right, bloodhounds, get back to your drinks. Show's over.
Bring close, whisper at his command, turning to their tables and beats. Before I can make my way towards Lena, his eyes, his eyes find me. He gives me a friendly wave and then beckons me over to the crowded counter. I manage to squeeze beside him, but there's so little room that his broad shoulders presses against mine. I tense. He doesn't seem to mind at all.
Oh fudge, it's gonna be that word again. Is this
Or
your first time in
whatever,
Ericta?
whichever pronunciation you think of.
I
But,
think it's Ericta, but
Irida? Okay. He says lightly, with a genuine air of curiosity. Do I stick out that much?
no, but I'm certain I'll remember seeing a face as lovely as yours around Lowtown.
My eyes flickered to the polished counter top. I'm not used I'm not used to flattery and being this close to making eye contact. As if on cue, the bartender approached us. What can I get you?
Surprise me and add anything my friend wants to my tab.
Wasn't expecting the generosity. But I have to admit, I do feel a little thirsty after that fried dough. Okay, so so we can have what he's having, or just get one.
I feel like with our character's luck, what he's having will possibly be something very nasty or will very much burn.
So maybe we can always go back into it. Happen. Should we just try and see, or if it doesn't turn out well, we can always go back to water. How does that?
Yeah, true.
You want to
Yeah,
do that?
you know what? Let's be adventurous.
Yeah, even though in real life he won't. I'll have what he's having. Well, before he leaves to fix our drinks, Indiana leans his elbow on the counter. I'm close enough to notice the perfect shadow under his lower lip. Lower lip. His eyes wander over me in return, but when they walk on my bandaged hand, a sour taste rises in my throat. Here comes the questions. Ah,
So, what brings you to the wit?
First, oh, he looks upset. He looks sour.
Well then,
He puts his hair back from his forehead, but it goes right back into place.
so it's about work.
The bartender returns with a pair of glasses filled with I can only assume is beer. I raise my glass and give it an experimental sniff. It smells faintly beastly, but with an undercurrent I can't quite place. A quick sip confirms my worst suspicion is awful, somehow Briny and sour in any way that reminds me of people.
I called it.
That's why to try it, but any thought of complaining dies in the moment. I look and see Leonard take a deep swig from his glass. He let out a satisfied breath.
How can I be of assistance?
I need to settle. Ooh. As soon as the words syllably spun off, the entire bar falls silent. Bloodhounds with brown in their seats, kick off finally, and especially drunk ones themselves. Oh god. This should we do a drunk ass voice?
Hmm.
Let's tell you bringing up the sentimental Jew in here. No, this is a bloodhound territory. I can't do voices, I'm sorry. Uh, why are these the wheat roll catches me? I can't pronounce it, so don't judge me. Catches me off guard. From the angry look thrown in my way, it's clear I've broken some unspoken rule just by mentioning me. When I glance at Leonard, he's drinking as though he hasn't noticed yet before. Only when he catches me drinking as he does fast.
For the love of.
Drags a hand down his face.
Hey, keep it down, will you? This is business.
I can't expecting an argument, but but the outspoken Wilhelm finally takes a drink. Only a handful continue watching rarely.
Sorry about them. The Cinnabon? A bit of a touchy subject in these parts. Mix in enough drinks and, well, you saw. How about we continue this outside?
And I give him a terse nod because he's away from the bartender. I follow him to the alleyway tucked behind the wet wick, where layers of frayed bloodhound stitches have been plastered into the walls. Seeing them side to side, the resemblance between Leonard and his likeness on a poster is impressive. This, oh, sorry. Leonard,
Curtis didn't send you here for help with the Cinnabon, did he?
I don't know what he did, and he only knows the answer. I glanced away. No, he didn't. He suggested I find an alternative.
Yet here you are asking about them anyway. What do you need the Cinnabon for?
I don't want to tell him about my curse. The less people know about my capabilities, the better. Thankfully, none of the big flies were not saying I can thank you.
Well, I see you're already aware of the city's currency. Information's worth its weight in gold here. Girls told you the truth. The Cinnabon's dangerous. Get on their bad side, and they'll prison you if you're lucky, or torture you if you're not.
Torture. My teacher never described it anything, but the cinema was supposed to be a place of learning, a sanctuary. Cinema had always been heralded as the last bastion of human knowledge, a shining beacon of hope in the world steeped in nightmares. If any place called answers, it would be cinema. That's why I came here.
That's what they want you to think. But things that seem too good to be true are often just that.
It's just a simple statement, and yet it leaves me waiting. If it's true, if I've staked everything on a lie, then what now? Leonard clears his throat.
As I always say, there's solutions to every problem and alternatives to every solution.
He cuts his hand and turns to me with a brilliant smile.
That's why Kuros pointed you to the Bloodhound. Let us help you, whether it's hunting soulless, finding people, or recovering stolen valuables. We can do it all, and free of charge.
And shaking my head before he even finished his practice speech. My patience is wearing a dangerously thin. Listen, I appreciate the offer, but my problem can't be solved by a group of good Samaritans. To my sovereign, I don't know how to pronounce it. Leonard nods softly.
Then your problem must be fairly serious. And if the uh cinnam
Hmm.
cinnabon, there you go, your first choice, you're searching for a magical solution, aren't you?
My eyes widened. He nodded soft along, as though he suspected all along.
I'll be happy to help you out. That is, if you'll tell me what
Ails you.
ails you. Thank you.
Leonard might not work out for a simple man, but his show was in any case then he's even stronger than the mage who raised me. She couldn't do anything but my curse, but maybe. I'm sound plagued by indiscretion. I don't know if I can trust him, but it's not like I have any alternative. I hate to admit it, but this could only be my this could be my only path forward. My confession comes out in a pain whisper first.
First, oh, now I'm very curious. What kind of curse? Something uh in
It,
central? Hmm? Or more recent?
he looks up and down. He looks me up and down. taking my face, my eyes, and following my hands.
It's your hands, isn't it?
I waited until I'm certain my voice will remain steady before answering. My touch is dangerous. It changes people. Hurts them. Before I finish, Leonard begins to take his gloves off. He tucks his left hand free, lets his fingers.
Let's see.
I don't. I am saving. Even though I just want just in case, he offers me his hand and a prismatic flash of magic ripples across his palm. A chain meant for protection, but I'm already shrinking back. I, I can't. I don't care how confident Leonard is. I can't bring myself to hurt him. To see his kind face twisted to a mask of madness. Believe me, this isn't an ordinary curse.
I'll be fine. Perhaps where you come from, you're a,
Affliction,
a slightly bird.
affliction, ethics,
Affliction was strange and one of a kind. But spend a year in this city, you'll see a thousand curses and thrice as many cures. Do you really think Ferret would send you here if I couldn't handle it?
I don't know. I don't know both of you. I don't know anything about you both. I don't know nothing. I'm just here wandering. You know, city that I need help. How should I know? I only met him today. Exactly.
Finally, a character that's you!
Here you go.
I'm as good as any mage in the Cinnabon. Better even, if they can help. So can I.
You don't. You don't know what you're asking me.
I'm asking you to trust me.
I look at Leonard's outstretched hand, his confident smile. Then, with a short breath, I begin unwinding the bandages from my hand. Fine, but if you lose control, don't say I didn't warn you. What?
You can tie.
His blush! His blush!
Oh, I'm sorry. I just actually read and processed that. You can tie me up first if it makes you feel better.
With each jolt I suppose I grew more and more certain this is that this is a terrible idea.
Ready when you are.
If he, if he, if he's bothered by the way my hand looks, he doesn't show it. My finger hovers over his palm. Three, two, one. Oh, son of a.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
I tap his palm once, as quickly as possible. It's barely more than a brush, but that's all it ever takes. Now look at his face. It's looking the worst. Leonard only
See?
thinks indeed. This time, when I reached out to touch Leonard's palms again, he touches my wrist with a cool ray.
I told you there's really nothing to worry about.
He trailed over my thumb, which is soft skin of his inner works. I searched Hunter's face for traces of madness. His eyes remained clear and soft, soft green color rather than his cheeks, but he remained still except from the subtle bobbing of his head. Most people would there. Neither of us speak as I trace the contour of Leonard's palm, lost in awareness. I was careful. I've been with other people, kissed them, been embraced by them, and more, but not like this. I feel myself deprived by fear that standing, making me pick up every single detail, the beauties of his palm, the smooth shell of his nails, the pulse of his heart. For as long as I lived, I've never been able to hold someone's hand, not without desired consequences. I've never realized what I was missing until this moment. While Leonard's pulse is steady, mine is hammering as fear gives away to experiment. I want to keep on touching him because like they haven't fucking like I. I should watch what I say. Actually, they haven't touched
I
anybody in so long.
usually I'll egg this on, but this is like YouTube, so I can't. Keep, my advice is keep holding the dude's hand.
Yeah, my hand glides over Leonard's wrist and up his forearm, where smooth and still abruptly gives way to a raised scar by the edge of his sleeve. It matches the one that runs from his collar to his cheekbone. Could it be the same wound? I glanced to Leonard's face. The left part as he considers his work before speaking.
Am I the first person you've been able to touch like this?
And hands closed still on his arm. So far.
I'll admit, your touch does make it somewhat difficult to stay level-headed, but not due to your powers.
Oh, he takes my hand. His soft skin flickers from mine before he turns to accept a cold tissue crisscrossing my knuckles.
Look, we match.
He points at the gold pin on his coat collar and I give him a skin. I draw my hand back and take a steadying breath. My head feels as though it's stuffed with cotton. Habit alone guides me through the motion, rewrapping my hand, although my fingers trembling too much from the boundaries to life. I can't, I, I can't believe that word.
May I ask your name?
I'm void.
You were right to hide this from me, Void. That curse of yours is unlike anything I've ever dealt with. I can tell you're discreet, but you'll best not go showing that off to anyone else.
Oh, I didn't plan on it anyway.
Are you staying in Lowtown?
I pause, ring and bored or something I haven't considered. I don't know.
Let's get you properly settled then.
Okay, the wet bridge is noticeably far without the river. Most of the blood is dispersed, or in few cases, fallen asleep beside their journeys.
Got any rooms left? Or did my lot grab them all to sleep it off?
Let me see which one's more. I said, oh, yes, she's the music. It's not. The bartender who I now realize double as innkeeper slides a key onto the counter. You know, I always keep the corner room open for your escape. What is it? Escapers? I want to say
I
escapers.
think so.
Leonard laughs, sounds slightly strange.
And I always appreciate it. But you're mistaken. This is just for my friend Void.
Sure, sure. Hey, as long as you like, you can have fun. Escaping? Huh? Leonard clears his throat and holds the key out to me, but I hesitate. My crown purse barely holds enough for a day worth of meals, let alone a room. How much do I owe you?
Nothing. Bloodhound rates. I think that's what it
Yeah, my treat. Oh, so I think I water.
says. My lines. My lines. My treat. Since you shared your secret, food, drink, a warm bed, anything you need.
Oh, thank you. I was about to say something. Platonic sugar parent.
All he needs is just a secret.
Carefully, I take the key from him. It's small, but weighs heavy in my palm. I never expected to have a warm bed in Arizona, let alone free meals. Thank you.
Go explore, Void. You'll find many roads in Irida, each leading to different answers. But if you need a re uh-huh. I,
Let's see. Re-
it's blur for me, so I can't
Reprieve.
really
Reprieve? I don't know.
reprieve from what haunts you. Come find me. There we go.
Mhm.
Just be careful.
Hmm. I know I'm taking one last look, but at the gleaming bronze key before taking it into the pocket and keeping. Then I'm using one last friendly roll before the cart. I'm just surprised though, because most people would not allow you to touch them for that long. They're like, okay, back off now. Get off me, please. Off,
Uh,
off, off. Because I'm like, the air is clean, sodden, and heavy, without the morning crowd. The sunless street looks barren and empty. Even with even the peddlers are long gone. Only a pair of crows remaining whip, whip, whimpering over stale crusts in a gutter. I feel a ridiculous pang of envy. At least they got reasons to fight. I've never felt so lost. Tourists and Leonard both made it clear that someone cannot be trusted. But I came so far and endured so much. I need to see that some Cinnabon for myself. If only satis- if only to satisfy my curiosity. I should have asked someone at the bar for leaving. I'm about to turn back when a shadow passes over me. A cloud, I think, until a puff of hot breath tickles the back of my neck. The shadow runs down the street and moving it. Formless dark spread like into a bloated shape. Claws stretched, a muzzle splits open to reveal long, shattered teeth. A growl rumbles so low and deep I feel it. I want to run, to scream, but I feel trapped, as though the slightest movement of it, or a single breath would snap the jaws around me shut. No, I won't let it end like this. If I'm going to die, I want to see what's going on. This is what got me first. I still my first in turn. No, I won't. Hello? The, the, huh? You saw that, right? It skipped so fast. Oh,
No, I think it was the shadow that just disappeared.
okay. Okay, the shadow vanishes as quickly as it came. I'm left standing in the middle of the street, alone, except for a figure hanging in the shadows of a nearby street. A monster that much is clear from a glance. One that could nearly be mistaken for a human, where it's not for the culprit ears, a tail that curled around his ankle, or dust pink eyes with the pupils that sharpen like needles when they fall on them. Our eyes met, and the monster unclasses his long red. His hair gleams as a shade of red reminds me unsettlingly of blood, but curls around his collared throat.
Jumpy, aren't you?
His tone is light and carefree, that I glance over my shoulders to make sure he's speaking to me. When I look back, the stranger props his chin on his knuckles, regards regards me with a indescribable little smile. Didn't you see that shadow just now? It was massive, moved like a beast. Even as I speak, I'm aware of how ridiculous I must sound, but the stranger's smile doesn't hesitate.
The only beasts I've seen are the Wick's drooling regulars, though this did catch my eye.
You stole my damn key! With a flourish of his hand, my in-room key appears dangling from his fingers. It turns on its chain, glistening when it catches the light. You, you, why? My hand flies to my coat pockets, and sure enough, find them flat. He croaks, he crooks his fingers, beckoning. I've already taken 2 steps forward before some stifled instant softly something feels wrong. I'm still on edge, thumping, thumping with some adrenaline. The stranger's shadow flickers at the edge of my vision. I always attract the worst kind of attention, but I can't get that of now. Why? Why? Like, who's I swear, if we said, who said that's my key? And he'd be like, why did you have it? And and he'll just take it for himself or something. He'd be, he'd be like, why do you need it then? Can we just say, where did you find it? Or, this is, I don't sound, should I just say the first one?
I don't know, okay? My head is like, I don't know, actually. I don't know.
Let's just try both of them and see how this goes, honestly. uh,
Okay.
if we don't like the first one, we'll go back to the save, because I already saved this now. Also, this whole thing is it's just I just it's,
All I see is just a doggo. It's either my dad or a doggo.
uh,
Come on, don't you see some resemblance
Yeah.
here?
Yeah. Not me just about to say also your other parent too, so I don't know if that's one of my other lovers or anyway in our storyline.
Just
And
aggressively just sipping tea or coffee or
you're sticking.
just sipping the hot chocolate, avoiding questions.
Anyway, here we go. Who said that was my key? Hmm. He smiled wide enough to reveal pointed canines.
I saw you drop it. Oh wait. I saw you drop it. You really should be more careful. City like this, somebody might take advantage. I
It,
call bullharky on that. I call bullharky. We did not drop it. You snatched it.
a bald-faced lie said without a hint of irony. There's no way I dropped that key. I can't think of an explanation of how it went from my pocket to his hand. I approached the man careful to keep an arm's length away. He doesn't look dangerous, but the most dangerous one never do. The most, but the name, why am I stuttering for that part? But the most deadly ones never do. Dang. Oh, his little ear it popped that way.
It, it did a little twitch.
The stranger's chin softly flicked with the tilt of his head. His ears split.
Keeping your distance.
No shit. Why wouldn't I? I'd be stupid to trust you.
You think I stole your dinky little key from all the way over here?
I mean, I don't know how far you run, bitch. How am I supposed to know? I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing about any of you. The doctor, that guy that I touched recently, and you.
He
That's
just needs like a scratch behind the
oh,
behind the ear.
this
Scratch behind the ear.
honestly just hold him by his chains. He'll be alright. Just hit him. As he given extra extra.
Is um exaggerating?
Yeah, I'm gonna let you. Yeah, sign. Thank you for reading that.
I'm good with my.
Mm. Take your time.
Oh, oh, we. Okay. I'm good with my hands, but not that good. Do I really look like a common thief to you?
I mean,
Well, okay. Let's take into consideration the clothing wise. No, not really.
yeah, not really. Because if anything, he would be more discreet and not actually show himself if he stole something. But then again, I don't know. For most these, he stuff like that. My cat's just looking at me with big weirdness. He's like, "What are you doing?" He got me there. He's like, the sheer fabric of his sleeves alone would be too expensive for a street thief. Hmm. Well, hell, his shoes look like he. They look. Why? His shoes look like they cost more than I spent traveling here. And then the shop before him, no matter the city, carded pink. Curtains only ever mean one thing. I'm not looking to buy. I doubt I could afford your service, I know it.
Luckily for you, I don't charge.
The man runs the tip of his tongue over the thing, and for the first time since I stepped into the shadow, I felt something other than dread. My face rose hot. That's not what I meant.
Unflattered, really.
You can just say blank. People can read that.
I know. I don't pre-read before I read
I
it
don't.
out loud. So when I get to that word, I'm like, huh? I'm flattered, really. Were blank my trade? I might make an exception for you. Hmm? How about half off for a handy?
Or you could just handle for my key.
Ask nicely, and I might even let you. No, no, sir, no.
Finish the sentence.
We need a spray bottle. Next time, we need to find a spray bottle. Just spray. Just like a little point. This is, we should have gotten that gel thing. If I could have found a free gel thing, we could have just hit it over.
Oh god.
Ask nicely, and I might even let you tug my tail.
Just throw it here.
So some friendly little street urchin can snatch it and run?
He releases my key and tilts his head so he can watch it dangle back and forth.
Suppose I could just claim your room for myself. Mm, not that I'll be caught dead, scumming in the wit and the rest of those slack-jawed
Imbecile.
imbeciles. You are obviously not from around here, so tell me, traveler, what unfortunate brought you to this wretched place?
I'm not telling you nothing. His voice practically gripped in his ears. I'm not gonna if you able to pronounce it. I'm not telling you anything. See? Exactly.
Hmm, what could have possibly drawn you to this dreary little pigsty? I wonder.
His listening watch is the art when he's swinging around his finger.
The weather's shit, the food's dreck, and there's entirely too many monsters for a human to feel safe unless. What the, please don't start assuming things.
The jacket's sharp eyes flickered towards me. They gleamed with amusement. That's your line.
Of course, I know. I'm currently just cringing and dying inside. Unless you're dying to uh
Consort.
consort with monsters. For some reason, I could not make out some of the letters in that word.
By now, my embarrassment has worn away, leaving a simmering impatience in its place. If this is a shakedown, this is the most frustrating one I've ever heard of. Should we flirt back or turn him down?
Oh, I
Flirt back?
feel like yes, because I don't know why, but I have a feeling that if we flirt, he's just gonna back down because he's like, wait, I was not expecting that.
How do I know? How do you know that I spent all my money starved and nearly died in a swamp? Just so I could fall back into the bed with the first thirsty monster I saw. That earned me a burst of breathy laughter. He gazed at me under his dark lashes.
Aren't you funny?
Can you be any more obvious?
I have been told subtly is not my strength. So your place or mine? Oh, please, no.
I want free food and a blanket and
Oh, my sweet summer child.
but
That is not what you mean.
I know, I know, but I just want my bed back. I want food.
I want the cuddles. I'm telling you, that tail
You,
might be so fluffy
you know what? We're
and
doing
so
it.
soft.
If only I had my key, then I might be able to fill you up. His languid gaze glides from me to the key in his hand. In his hand and back.
Come, take my hand and we'll go together.
I don't think that's a good idea for you to touch my hand, actually. How about you just hand me my key and I'll just.
Wait, didn't we put the bandage back on our hand though? And it's
Yes,
like the next day.
yes, but
So
I said.
I
Go ahead.
oh, no, you go.
No, you were continuing this topic. Go.
No, I was just gonna say like I think I think if our hands are like bandaged, we're okay.
Mm.
It's just
I,
like the skin on skin contact, like the hand actually touching skin.
you read
But
this, right?
that's just my theory. Yeah, I did read that part.
The more he flirts, the more convinced I become that this is some kind of trap. No matter how innocent monsters look, they always have a trick up their sleeves. And something tells me that this one's more dangerous than he looks on, even if he has a laugh. I don't know what you want or why you're messing with me, but I'm not coming any closer until I know you're not going to be attacked or bite.
Uh, if we had the board and we had that smash or pass thing,
It's
it would have been a tally on the smash for me. I won't bite hard unless you beg me. Ew.
we said ill after saying you would smash him. You're like, ill.
No, hearing myself say it is like ew.
But no matter what I say, he finds a way to twist my words and you how to myself. Even when it's funny, he goes on again. He goes I was girl was having a conversation, and I was standing there.
Do you like dancing? There's a traveling troupe performing in Hightown tonight. They're.
Oh, my
Oh,
bad.
my line. My line. How could you?
There you
Mike, please work me. Okay. They're. I don't know what that word is. Because it's blurred. Help.
go. Is it the lustness is utterly
There.
exquisite?
Yeah. Their lesson is utterly exquisite. Truly a performance to die for.
Okay. Sorry, I'm looking at the second of it. It's me doing so much.
There's life in this dreadful place if you know where to look.
Ah, you sound like you know the city well. This man's gaze flickers from me to the key dangling from his finger.
Naturally, this place, this dump was little more than a miserable little smear when I first arrived there. Hightown, Lowtown, I know. Irida, like the back of my hand.
Can you help me just find a way out?
Can I like pet? Can I like pet?
I don't wanna see what I wanna do. So I'm gonna
I
so
just
what
want a
about
pet.
I wanna touch his marking on his face. I wanna see like if it's like a scar or that's if it's makeup or not. But his ears are really fluffy.
I know, right?
But what about Sunu? Do you know where that is? Ooh, oh, ooh, ooh.
I swear, why do they keep on bringing it up? We already had two people did something similar. Why?
You're stubborn as me. The smile vanishes.
Surely you've seen it. That absurdly large tower looming over the rest. It's a little hard to miss.
You must be in the spire. I noticed when I first caught sight of Iberia.
The Cinnabon's overrated. Forget about it.
She sounds so like lesbian. Ooh.
I can show you things those stuffy boars and their
Limp blank.
let me just apparently I did not take the warning to the beginning of the game serious. In their limp blank towers couldn't even dream of. I bet you can.
I already got plans.
Oh, have you some pressing matters in the Cinnabon? Uh,
Lunch
lunch
date.
dates with librarians, tea time with the most it,
Obvious.
no, the other one. It's
Esteemed.
slightly blurred.
The most,
Hmm?
the tea time with the most esteemed.
Most esteemed obus.
Whatever pronunciation you think of. That's okay. Head pats, head pats. He's a good. That's my business.
Certain words are like blurred.
No, you're good. It's because the screen looks like that for you too, so I don't blame you.
Yeah.
That's my business. What's it matter to you? I square my shoulders as a amusement breathes out him.
Your loss.
The stranger finally bored of his tedious game, extends his hand towards me. The key rests on his palm, neatly dividing on skin and leather. When he makes no one, he makes no other move. I reach for the key, but as soon as my fingers graze smooth, grasp his hand springs to shut on around my elbow. Hey! He yanks me down, and I staggered, my soul slipping on the steps. For a sick moment, I feared my bandages will unravel under his touch, but he's careful not to disturb them, even as his fingers digs into my arm.
I knew I smelled blood. You reek of death and the road.
Like, damn.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I knew I shouldn't have gotten here.
What do you mean?
I want to go into like one of those soap operas. Like, he was nothing. He meant nothing to me.
Oh shit, no!
No way.
No!
He didn't get
My leg!
my life. And that fucking doctor.
I took a screenshot because it's been red, so. His voice, once silken, lowers to a smoky growl. The shadow around him seethes and boils as he pulls me closer.
And something else. Uh,
Hold on a second.
uh, 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 uh,
Remember to get my throat. Nose raising my jaw. Let go. I try to twist away, but he doesn't budge. His breath trails down my neck, sending a thrill of, of sending a
a
thrill
thrill of dread.
dread through me. But when I fear he will bite, he takes a deep swift instead.
But,
His
but,
wide, he wanted to bite us. Is
am
that
I
you? That's
not
it.
worthy?
Come on, come on, too.
Take a swig of your drink.
his, his wide, flat eyes gleam with a naked hunger as he gazes up at me.
Not quite human, not quite monster. Seems we're both.
Ah! What the?
Who dares destroy our moment?
My moment with the red, whatever. Is he? What is he? Fox?
I don't know.
I don't know. K9, there we go. I want to say that. The stranger's ears flattened, and he released me with a short breath. I yanked my arm back, massaging it where his grip left grooves in the bandages. The stranger pushed around the watch. A woman ducked out of the curtains behind him. The civilian uniform is nearly identical to the one that Mentor kept tucked away in his closet. I leave you for all of what, 10 minutes? And you're making trouble again. Will you quit harassing the tourists? The stranger bird, I take it, rolls his eyes and flashes the clerk, I don't know how to pronounce that, a
Oh, the
withering
cleric.
cleric, thank you. Ooh, his eyes are pretty. They're like red and yellow.
You now realize that?
It takes me a while. You gotta give me time. I'm a slow bean.
So suspicious. Can't you see this is a friend of mine?
Are you sure about that? And that's so wired. He, he grins at me. His toes wishes immediately. The woman peers her lips at me, clearly unconvinced. I open my mouth to correct him, but Bear cuts in.
Oh, sorry. Um, I was graciously offering my dear friend some free advice.
What advice would that be?
Possibly stay away from that one building.
Oh yeah. Oh shit. Was I? Sorry. Though his voice remains light and cheerful, his expression darkens. Nice.
Oh, very decent advice, apparently.
Mm,
Danger is drawn to you like a moth to a flame. It will always find you given time.
mm. The woman clucks her. I think it's supposed to be. I don't know if it means to be clucked or clicked her tongue, as though she heard this recital once, 100 times or 3 times. What about guys? Don't take free advice from a lazy foxes lounging in the streets. This cook would sell water to a drowning man for sheer enjoyment of it. He shrugs off of a routine book from there, so it's a fox, so I had it right the first time, okay.
Oh,
Oh, please, any friend of yours, it's true, now hold still. Did I? There rises gracefully at her approach. He pushes his hair aside. He tapers his one shoulder, moving the long line of his neck. Excuse me. And suddenly it dawns on me. The jingling I heard earlier wasn't coming from the harness attached to his collar, but at least a heavy iron chain around the hitching post and padlock to the back of his collar. Sarah posed deliberately to have his leash from me. The woman produced a key ring from her pocket. She rifles, I don't know how to pronounce that, threw a dozen identical keys before selecting one and slotting it into the lock. Come on, unless your friend is tagging along on a merry little strollers hunt. They're hunting for souls inside the city. Works and momentally films. Uh, the woman regards me with a tight smile before marching down the stairs. Ferret lingers. He stretches his arm over his head with a yawn and I try not to stare at his stomach flatten. And he arches his back.
Your little secret, your little secret's safe with me. Try not to get yourself killed, hmm?
I want to see you in action now. Fair hops off his bounds after the woman. His toe sways nearly, as though he's having to slide ahead of me.
Did you try that thing I mentioned? The fudge?
Lovely and I don't know. Just make a whole.
Lillian not?
That's the one where you take 3 fingers and actually don't tell me. Knowing you is disgusting. Their eerily laughter echoes down the street. It's only after he and the how you pronounce it?
Cleric.
Ferret have vanished from sight. And I realize I'm still missing something. You're freaking Pete! I reflect reflexively shove my hand in my pocket and find the ring key. I pull it out of my pocket and raise it to the light, just to be sure. A jagged feeling distracts me from my relief. I don't know what Rare Games was or what he wanted from me. All I know for certain is that someone saw fit to release him. A fate I could share if that what he begged warning meant. I let his eyes drift skyward past the lantern gently, swaying in the breeze with something faintly visible through the haze. Just one glimpse is all I need. Then I can put this all behind me. Just this time, the key goes into my conversation. Let someone take your money, but then it's like, can it's like, it's just possible that it's easily enough to follow the sluggish river that splits Arizona in two. A colossal bridge, art, is it arcs or eight? Arcs, arcs.
Yeah,
Over
bridge arches over
arches.
the.
Okay, thank you. I was like, over the dark waters below. I cross as quickly as I can, climbing ever up as I can, climbing ever uphill towards the distant tower. Hours later, legs aching, sweat beating on my forehead, I finally find what I was looking for. Oh, I love it how it has my name. Like it's really lovely. Um, sitting room of luminous void, like it's calling out to me even more. It stands at the highest point of Derrida, surrounded by cold, white walls. Well-dressed people strolls down the walkway, paying no attention to the massive tower and their midst. I'm the only one standing before the gate. I crane my neck up and up until the top of the enormous tower disappears into the cloud overhead. The gates are so heavily enchanted that even standing near them sets my teeth on edge. Alchemy, alchemy reinforced blocks invisible signs, signals of alarm, and who knows what else. Knocking seems like a terrible idea, but I don't see any other way of making cookies known. I'm halfway up the steps when something moves in my peripheral vision. Oh, oh, cloak, 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 cloak. A
And the
shadowy figure,
character already has your attention.
a shadowy figure crouches beneath one of the white walls. They reach out and tug on a vine as if testing its strength.
Oi, you there.
The shadow vanishes as quickly as I follow. A gaunt-faced man, dressed charcoal uniform, marches up the steps towards me. Another tourist, get out of here once you've done your coffee. Well, excuse me. Sorry.
Rude.
A dismissive wave accomplishes, accomplishes his equally dismissive words, and he turns his heel without even waiting for an answer from me. I look back where I saw the intruder, but there's nothing. Just the leaves blowing gently in a breeze. A cool breeze. I step away from the gate. Hopeless just washes over me.
Hello.
I whisper, so close I can feel the warm brush of breath on my skin. I instant, I instant, what? Instinctively, I don't know how to pronounce that. Okay, I know it's instant, like, um, when your
Oh,
instinctively. There we
instinctively.
go. Okay, there we go.
Instinctively. There we go.
Thank you. Drifts away. There's no one beside me. Halfway down the staircase, I spot a woman swaying in the wind. She got out as a rail, blouse, as her blouse moth-eaten. I'm unable to take my eyes off her, not because of the way she smells too widely, or the way her tousled braids look unbrushed for days, but because her eyes shine so brightly, vibrant, unnatural crimson. I'm both enchanted and entranced and unsettled by the subtle glow.
These days, you'll need a miracle to get in there.
I'm unsure how to respond, or if I even should. Rubber. So, should we say nothing or respond sarcastically?
How would you respond?
It's a mixture, but I don't
I,
think we should mess with her.
yeah.
So say nothing.
Yeah.
After the experience of this patch, I'm not too keen in indulging strangers into small talk. Despite my silence, she maintained her unflinching stare and smile. That's so.
Luckily for you, I have miracles. Yeah, I have miracles for free.
Why would I trust you? You're gonna want to be. You're gonna want a secret from me.
But she said for free.
For free, it's for knowledge, as we have heard in this place. She's gonna want something from us. Especially with her red eyes and the red text. It said in the beginning of the game to read carefully of the red text.
Yeah, true.
Whatever she's selling, I'm not interested. My words come out in a tired breath. No thanks. I started down the stairs, but she abruptly stepped into my path. She turned her back to me, and before I could react, she slipped her fingers under the lacing of her collar, stripping out her blouse in broad daylight. What are you? As worn fabric unveils, their skin and panic is smothered by cold horror. Oh, the misshapement is misshapen. Sunken scars caved into the woman's body. Hit, pitted, snarled, skin snaked down her shoulders, looming from a gaping hole in the back of her neck. Please don't show that. Please do not show that. As a sudden breath escapes me, the by the looks of it, the disease that afflicts this woman ate away at her spine, leaving her in the hollow vertebrae at the back of her neck. How is she able to move or breathe? It's impossible. She shouldn't be alive, and yet
The power to curse anything can be yours too. The power of the
sea spring.
sea spring.
Oh, the woman slides back into her blouse. Then quickly laces it up.
If I've caught your interest, then follow me. It's only about it's only a short walk away.
I don't know.
I don't
Um,
trust this.
I'm saving.
I would rather go back to the to my fox boy.
Poor Tim. Damn.
You can have him. I'd rather go to the fox boy or the
I mean, you know what?
doctor.
You know what? I actually don't blame you for that. But then again, my poly self cannot handle this. It's like,
I you know why? You know what? I'm a little poly too. I would go with like the doctor and the fox boy, but they don't like each other apparently.
hey, that's a common thing in those kind of things. You know
I
that's true.
know.
And if they want our attention and want our secret, because one of them knows about it at least, the other guy, they're gonna feel kind of jealous.
He's one may know and the other one just smelt it.
Without another glance, he leisurely what leisurely strolls down the stone stairs, loosely braids bubbling behind her. The edge of her scars peek up from under her collar. I stand there, wordless, until I manage to regain my bearing. It's a twisted miracle, but a miracle nonetheless. Oh my gosh, you're doing it! Ah! God!
Well, don't come after me. I'm just over here with my little my apple juice, my nuggets. That's it.
Oh boy. Oh. This could be the stupidest decision in my life, but what choice do I have? I take a final look at some of them, shut the gates, then follow her down the steps. Then we descended from the higher streets, leaving them behind, with blitted, blighted, blitted, decades as I don't know how to pronounce these words. Okay, don't judge me. As we as we crossed the river, the wet and the lyric streets feeling feel more familiar to me. But the crimson-eyed woman takes me further, then further, still until I meet with all too familiar sight. Um, why are we going here? My gut lurches when I face the open horizon. The city outskirts are hardly recognizable in daylight, and probably safer for it. But venturing beyond Eridal's wall is a gamble I wasn't prepared to take so soon.
Keep going straight, and the sea spring will reveal itself to you.
You're
I
not
don't
coming with
trust
me?
this. I don't trust this.
If you're not coming with me, I'm not going. I don't even
I
want
don't
to
want
go.
to go.
I barked out a bitter laugh, loud and involuntarily. I'd rather not.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? It's not safe out there. You're as safe inside as outside of it. Truthfully, territory before you is the safest of all. What do you mean territory? This region belongs to. Okay, but beautiful.
Okay. This region belongs to the fudge.
What is the pronunciation?
A
AIS.
As
Yeah.
A- As. Most people know him as a gang leader, but he's much more than that.
Hello. I squint against the entry waistline. Only a fool or someone with nothing to lose would leave the city. Apparently I'm both, but the sea spring cured her. I need to see what it can do for me. You still wanting to go? I set off into the waves over my shoulder. The woman called after me.
Good
You
luck,
know my,
Floyd.
you know my name.
Good luck, Floyd. I hope we meet again.
My heart pounds with each step I take from civilization. For what seems like an eternity, I force each step forward. One step, then another, until a realization hits me. I never told that woman my name. Something peers the horizon ahead of me. A building nestled into the tall cliffside, but so starkly out of place it might as well be a hallucination. It drips from a ah, extravagant, extravagant.
Extravagance
Thank you, honey. Why is the first so big? Mahogany
I can't help you on this one either, so
and Burnett Jewel of why?
our architecture. Our
Thank you.
is it
We take those. We take those. We take those. It's good. A row of dark silhouettes stand out on the horizon. Trees, I think, until I'm close enough to realize The mistake I mistook for branches were spikes and jolting tendrils. Ah, here we go again.
The, why did it take them so long to realize that the chick knew our name?
I don't know. Solus, to several of them, watches me in distance, like statues. I don't think I just run, exploding into a messy sprint. I push my legs as fast as they take me towards the decorated building. Flash of light last night chases me. Like gushes of blood, streams of death, the smell of burning flesh, a solid blood. I can't go but I can't go through that again. I won't. The next thing I know, I'm dashing up a wooden stairs and crashing through towering double doors. Dang. I gasp for air, my lungs burning from acceleration. I'm desperate to be sorry. I'm desperate to be safe, but when I process my surroundings, it's more like a hellscape than a sanctuary. Oh, how lovely. Blood flows all around me, overwhelming my vision with a lurid, unholy red intense. Instinctively, my hand leaps to my mouth, but the rotten stench of blood never comes. Instead, a smoky scent hangs in the air, sharp and intense. I swallow thickly, convincing myself that it's not as gruesome as it appears. This has to be sea spring. Sea spring, yes. The place that grants miracles. Pulling my eyes away from the pool, I take a rest in my environment. Tall pillows flank me, blanket, blanket and written notes, feeding pillows splatter the floor. A rustic kettle sits nearby. Someone must live here despite how eerie empty it is. We call out if they found it.
Call out since we stayed silent the last time.
Mm. Hello? Is anyone there? My voice echoes the cavern without response. I approach the paper-covered pillows. Maybe something here can tell me more. I reach for it.
Don't touch him! Don't touch him!
My name.
No! Don't touch him!
Oh, hello. I reach for the note in front of me. It reads, Dear mother, don't cry for me. I'm sorry I didn't say goodbye. But we'll meet again in another life. I love you so much. From it. Oh, dang. Iris. Yes, if you ever see me again, never speak to me. Dang. Okay, never mind. Ow. It's written in perfect cursive. I've never seen such beautiful handwriting. Pop off, I guess. Before I can ponder it further, a sharp chill runs down my spine. Something's watching me. I quickly step to look back, my eyes darting around the wooden deck. It's still empty, vacant. Someone's in the water. I finally look towards the sea screen. The stillness hides something deeper. Something's wrong.
Hey,
I spin around and come face to face with the pack of solars. Okay, Oh, okay. I wonder if I
Oh
made the
my
wrong
goodness.
choice, but
Nah,
we'll see this.
we're gonna live.
Like last time.
Yep,
Uh,
someone's gonna save us randomly.
remember, what if it's like one of the characters we haven't seen yet, or the Fox Boy again? That'd be cool.
It may either be the Fox Boy or someone that we never seen.
Yeah. They chitter and growl, tremulous in sight, glaring threateningly. All different sizes, the species but share one identical trait: glowing crimson eyes. I tried to back away, but my heels shuddered over the sea spoon and cornered.
Watch your step. It's deeper than it looks.
That voice again. At the sound of it, the soulless freeze their snarls frightening. Oh! I searched for a voice, so I searched for the voice source and find it above me, lounging in the rafters. Ooh, ooh,
Pretty
ooh.
hair. Can I give you like mini braids, sir?
You look
You look lost, little sparrow. Oh, that's cute.
I love that. I thought I was dying. His gaze is violent, crimson, one that shears through me, leaves me feeling raw and exposed. They're the same eyes I've seen over and over. First the scared woman, now the soulless sister in me, all bound by a sea-spring blood curtain. In the shroud of darkness behind me, sheets like massive tentacles twist and curl around. All I see right now. The wooden beams. I can't focus. The soulless growls rings in my ears. They're not advancing, but that could change at any second. Panic rises in my throat as I struggle to track them.
Hey, eyes on me.
Oh, my stomach rolls as
Aye, aye, sir.
tears fall out. My what? I tear my eyes away from the soulless.
Don't ignore someone who's talking to you.
Sorry,
It's not polite.
sorry, sir. I would never do it again.
Aye, aye, sir. Eyes on you. Ain't nothing around me.
They don't exist. They're my imagination. Only you, baby. For a moment, anger knocked my feet out. This is. I mean, I kind of want to see what we say if we say fuck. F you.
we do say that a lot, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta do that one.
I looked right in his unnerving eye, holding his gaze indefinitely. F you, is that better? A crooked grin cracked around his face.
We'll work on it.
Mm. I'm dying. I'm scared the soulless again. They're really not. They really are attacking. Wondering more than anything else, almost as if they're waiting for commands. Did you tame them?
Power of the spirit, the sea spirit.
Please, spring.
There we go. Sea spring.
You're good. It's probably the text is kind of blurry on your side. Very good.
Yeah. They're hungry. So they might bite. You could give me a reason to stop them.
How about I didn't do anything wrong?
Trespassing.
And that's punishable by, but it's, and that's punishable by death? He gives me an uncommittable shrug. I called out early to see if anyone was here. We were supposed to play. Were we supposed to play hide and seek?
Didn't hear you.
My voice stops in my throat. This man shares foolishness is both infuriating and terrifying. Jeez. I racked my brain for a way of diffuse this situation. Oh boy. So I need help. Tell me what you want.
The I don't know. Me personally, I would do the bottom one.
I was thinking about that too. I was like, he has to want something from this.
Oh yeah, true. Because
Tell me what you want. I'm not in the mood for any guessing games. Why
your
my
hand.
hands? Why my hands? Alarm go.
Do you want my hand in marriage?
Alarm jolts through me. I hide my hands under my cloak.
Show me.
Why?
Won't ask twice.
You know, it would be interesting if we had other friends do the voice lines with us. Because most of
Oh
the
yeah.
bro, we need to ask them later on. Because that'd be more fitting, and then we want to do all these voices and stuff.
Yeah.
With the strike, I'm reluctantly, I will butcher it, do not judge me. Hold out my bandaged hands. Are you getting off of this?
Unwrap them.
Oh, he rushes to my face and fire to my tongue. I should give him a piece of my mind for not him so his soulless are one command from here being said. Yet no matter how much I will move, will I will how much I will myself to move, my body is frozen in place. I stand there for a long and agonizing minute. My hands are trembling. When I finally raise them, I know the skin beneath the wrapping altogether. The hideous, unnatural flesh had grown to despise. I gripped the edge of the bandages.
Stop.
With a weary sigh, the man slides up the beam, lands with thud, shakes this panel and underfoot. He's a monster with a imposing figure that towers over me. I couldn't tell how tall he was before, but he's big. It illuminated by lantern light. His features are stronger, sharper. Subtle clicks of metal accompany each of his footsteps. The closer he gets to me, the faster my heart shifts. What does he want? Is he going to kill me? I step backwards and find nothing to stand my feet on. I forgot my back was to sea spring. I fall back right before the warm hand touches my lower back. I'm hovering over the sea spring. The scent of smoke and leather and envelop, enveloping me. Blazing crimson eyes bore into mine.
Told you to watch your step.
How am I supposed to keep on remembering shit when I'm being pushed against my... I'm being pushed to the corner. I'm starting to muster a response. Like I weigh nothing. He guides me back to the solid ground and steps back. Following a subtle gesture of his fingers, the soldiers around us whisper and relax. The shift in their demeanor is abrupt and gives me whiplash. The enormous tentacles are no longer in rafters, though I doubt I ever saw them at all. Either way, I exhale a breath of relief. Thanks. As focused on me as he was before, the monster case will touch me now. He kicks some seating pillows out on the walkway. Checks the contents of the kettle with scowl. The sudden disregard is almost insulting. So that's it. Not a threat anymore.
Never were one.
I'm just looking at his hands and it's that. Then why do you threaten me?
People get honest when they're afraid.
Damn. In other words, he was messing with me. I dragged a hand over my face, exhausted by the fact. This is the second time a monster has provoked me today. You're eyes, aren't you?
Depends who's asking.
One of your friends told me this was your territory. He also said you were the gang leader. There was no one else. There was no one else here. I thought I thought there'd be more people. As I set up the kettle and walked towards the edge of the sea spring, then dumped the content, contents into the endless red. Jane took. Oh, sorry, you're lying. You're lying.
Gain took a walk.
His smile was so cute.
True.
His pleasant smile stretches across his face, ear to ear. Then an instantly dropped. I get the sense I shouldn't ask about his game again.
What do you need the Sea Springs power for?
Depends. Can it cure a curse?
Probably.
You mean you don't know?
Nope.
Thanks. He sticks out the empty kettle and starts collecting stray cups, hiding it. My frustration builds. I narrow my eyes at him, questioning glare. When he noticed, he returns it with a mean smirk. Are you being irritating on purpose?
Listen, Sparrow. The sea spring can cure anything. Nothing stopping you from trying it yourself.
What do I have to do?
Drink.
I have to drink from the sea spring? My eyes fly to the purple. What the heck? What pool beside us? This idea of ingesting the strange liquid makes my gut churn. It's not as averse to elixirs or deconics. Deconic. I've made my fair. I've made my fair share of them. But one misstep, and you can easily meet the the fate worse than death. Is there a price?
Always.
Plus, I I tap tap his temples with a finger.
You lost it a little bit.
You lose it a little bit.
You lose it a little bit.
That's it. Might have already beat it. That's it. Might have already beat it to the punch. My humor earns enemies and things grin. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Let me take a picture real quick. There we go.
Hmm. Mm. This is a little different.
Looks kind of different.
When when you drink from the sea spring, you forget who you are.
Oh,
Ah, your mind combines with everyone who ever drank before. Humans, monsters, soulless, one big happy family is in your head.
uh, my blood runs cold. I've heard of this before. We're friends. Some legends suggest independent minds can be physically linked together through a strong enough hell. It's never been done before, but something tells me this is real. Even if one thing doesn't add up, your eyes are red too, but you obviously haven't forgotten who you are. Before I could finish my sentence, I started passing towards the entrance.
Oh, sorry.
Nathan,
Mm, time's up. Let's finish this later.
we are ready. You barely told me anything.
Come on a bad day. I I've got somewhere to be.
This thing, you're good. It's weird on the text. The text probably is too small for you, so I apologize for that.
Yeah, no.
Oh, do you want to continue or do you want to stop?
Uh, I'll say stop since we've been at it for a good while.
Okay. Well, thank you everyone for watching, and we'll do this again another time.
Mhm.
Bye bye.
Bye.